Hi there, how are you? Hope you are doing well. I'm Mrs. Safat Faris. Today we have a new story. Its name is A South African Home. Okay, this is our story. We will read it together today. But before reading, what we should do, I think we will study together first the most important vocabulary in the story. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, plug hole. Plug hole. Can you say with me? Plug hole. Okay, this is a plug hole. So it's the hole in a sink or bath where water drains out. Okay, we can say bath or bath. Both are correct. The water went down the plug hole after I finished washing my hands. Make sure the plug hole is not blocked or the sink will overflow. Okay, so what is this? Plug hole. Can we say it? Plug hole. Now you know the meaning of plug hole? Willow tree. Willow tree. Say with me. Willow tree. Oh, that's amazing. Look at this. This is a willow tree. A type of tree with long hanging branches. It's really amazing. I like it. The willow tree sways gently in the wind. We played under the shade of the willow tree. Yes, it has a nice shade. So again, what is this? Willow tree. You know this now? Willow tree. Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Say it again. Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. This is a wheelbarrow. A small cart with one wheel and two handles. Used to carry things. He used the wheelbarrow to carry the dirt from the garden. The wheelbarrow is full of plants and flowers. So you know what does it mean, this one? Do you know its name? Yes, wheelbarrow. Corrugated iron. Corrugated iron. Can you say it with me? Corrugated. Corrugated iron. This is corrugated iron. A sheet of metal with ridges often used for roofs. The corrugated iron roof made a loud noise in the rain. They built the shed with corrugated iron. So what is this? Corrugated iron. Corrugated iron. Hailstorm. Hailstorm. Oh, look at this. A storm where balls of ice fall from the sky. A hailstorm damaged the plants in the garden. The roof was hit by many hailstones during the hailstorm. We call this what? What are these? Hailstones. Hailstones. We have lots of hailstones in the garden. Okay, so hailstones. And the word itself, it's a hailstorm. Okay, so again, can we say it quickly? So here we have what? Hailstorm, corrugated iron, wheelbarrow, willow tree, plug hole. Now let's read the story together. Okay, so now we will read the story of Susan's home. Okay, the name of our story is a South African home. Okay, our first house had no running water. Who is talking now? Susan. Okay, Susan is talking. Our first house had no running water. We bought drinking water from the donkey cart and collected rainwater for washing. We had one bath a week with about 5 centimeters of water. We all took turns with the bath. My father went first and I went last. If I didn't get out of the bath on time, I was told that a snake would come up the plug hole. Oh. After my brother and sister were born, we moved to a larger house around the corner. My father told my friend Lufono and I to dig up the little willow tree and take it to the new garden. The tree was too big for the wheelbarrow. So we cut it in half. We were very surprised when the grown-ups were cross with us. They were angry. Fortunately, what was left of the tree really liked its new home near the garden tap. After a few years, it made a den with its branches that was lovely for playing under. The new house had a long wide hall that we could cycle our bicycles and tricycles up and down. It had a corrugated iron roof that made a huge noise in a hailstorm. Hailstones in South Africa can be very big. A hailstone as big as a golf ball once went through the wooden door of the outside toilet after a storm. After a storm, the garden would be white with hailstones and all the plants would be stripped of their leaves. So we can summarize this story. We can say that Susan's first house had no running water. So they had to buy water and collect rainwater for washing. Everyone shared a small amount of water for their weekly bath. After her brother and sister were born, they moved to a bigger house. And she and her friend tried to move a tree, but it was too big, so they cut it in half. The tree grew back in the new garden. The new house had a big hallway to ride bicycles and a metal roof that made a loud noise during hailstorms. Hailstones in South Africa could be very big, sometimes even damaging things like doors and plants. We have finished our story for today. I want you to study the vocabulary and try to read it as much as you can. And لو كنت اتعلمت حاجة جديدة من الفيديو بتاعي النهاردة، عايزاك تعمل لايك للفيديو بتاعي، كمان تعمل له شير مع أصحابك، وتكتب لي في التعليقات انت تحبوا اشرح لكم ايه تاني، ايه الحاجات اللي عايزيني ازودها، وايه الحاجات اللي ممكن ازود منها او اقلل منها او اعمل ايه تاني. اكتبوا لي ده في التعليقات. كمان في على الواتساب، في جروب واتساب هتلاقوه اللينك بتاعه موجود في التعليقات، تقدروا تدخلوا عليه، بنزل لكم عليه ورك شيتس تستفيدوا منها اكتر. keep shining. Bye.